Thank you very much. Governor Kim Reynolds is cutting Iowa state income taxes and also cutting the time that Iowans will be able to receive unemployment benefits in our state. She made the big announcement tonight during her fourth condition of the state address tonight at the Iowa State Capitol in the Iowa House of Representatives. With that in mind, let's go live right now to KWW reporter Daniel Perot. He joins us now to break down the speech. And Daniel, the governor taking credit for a lot of accomplishments over the last few years and laying out several new programs and proposals with a focus on tax relief and Iowa's worker shortage. Tell us more.
That's right, Ron. Governor Reynolds wants to make the unemployment system the reemployment system. She says there are now more open jobs than unemployed Iowans, saying the safety net of unemployment benefits has become a hammock for people. She plans to introduce a bill that cuts the amount of time Iowans receive benefits from 6 months to about 4 months or 16 weeks. It was one of the solutions that she proposed for the workforce shortage that the state is currently facing. The governor also announcing a bill to cut taxes for all Iowans. All Iowans would pay a flat 4% tax rate. It also eliminates taxes on retirement incomes like 401ks or IRAs. The cuts are spread out over the course of the next 5 years. And by 2026, Reynolds says the average middle-class Iowa family will pay $1,300 less in taxes.
Yes, we'll have less to spend once a year at the Capitol, but we'll see it spent every single day on main streets, in grocery stores, and at restaurants all across Iowa. We'll see it spent in businesses instead of on bureaucracies.
The governor also talked about launching new apprenticeship programs for nurses and teachers, and she highlighted efforts to make childcare more affordable. She mentioned money going to Aspire Home Daycare Network in Dubuque, which helps stay-at-home moms start their own daycare businesses.
These are more than just buildings. They are physical reminders of the thousands of lives that will be enriched. And it's not just the children. It's also the lives of parents empowered to go to work knowing that their child is cared for.
Democratic House Minority Leader Jennifer Confer says childcare and affordable housing need to be part of that solution. She also says it will take more than just cutting unemployment benefits to fix the worker shortage. Confer says that the tax cut should focus solely on middle and lower income families.
It's great that Iowans who are in the middle would get a $1,300 reduction in their taxes, but we didn't hear what's going to happen to the folks at the top. They're going to get a much more significant cut that's going to be really a bigger nut as part of their budget that will help them actually have more money in their pockets.
Governor Reynolds also announcing plans to use federal money to give Iowa teachers who stayed on the job during the pandemic a $1,000 retention bonus. She also talked about school reform and parental choice, and she will introduce a bill this legislative session that would use state money to make it easier for families to move their kids from a public school to a school of their choice. The governor ended her speech by talking about renewable energy. She plans to introduce legislation that upgrades the state's infrastructure to offer higher ethanol blends of fuel. The governor called for more investment in carbon capture solutions. Ron?
Now, that's something that's come on the scene of late for sure. Now, Daniel, Governor Reynolds also paid tribute tonight to first responders, members of U.S. services, also law enforcement. Tell us more about that.
That's right. She held a moment of silence for Iowa State Troopers Jim Smith and Ted Benda, Nurse Elena Schulte, and Corrections Officer Robert McFarland, who all have died in the line of duty over the last year. Also, a Marine Corporal from Iowa, Dagan William Tyler Page, who was killed during the U.S. evacuation from Afghanistan. Ron?
All right, Daniel, thank you very much. Now, the governor tonight also did introduce plans to use money from the American Rescue Plan to give law enforcement and corrections officers a $1,000 retention bonus. Now, in case you missed it, you can watch the Governor Reynolds' address in its entirety, the state of condition of our state. We do have it on our KWWL Facebook page, and also follow our page and stay up to date on all breaking news, weather, and sports anytime.